He didn't speak until he was 3. He failed his college entrance exam, but he became one of the smartest people in history. This is the story of Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in a small city called Ulm in Germany. His parents weren't rich or powerful. His father was an engineer, and his mother loved music. From the beginning, little Albert was different. His head was larger than normal. He was quiet. He didn't speak full sentences until he was 3 years old. And when he finally did, he would repeat his sentences over and over. People thought something was wrong. At school, he was quiet and didn't always follow the rules. He didn't enjoy memorizing facts. He liked to ask questions. Big questions. He wondered, why does a compass always point north? What is light made of? How does gravity work? His teachers didn't understand him. Some said he would never succeed. But he kept thinking, and he never stopped being curious. As a teenager, Einstein moved to Switzerland. He tried to get into a university, but he failed the entrance exam. He passed it on his second try and studied math and physics in Zurich. After graduating, he couldn't find a job as a teacher. So he started working at a patent office. His job was to review inventions. But while he worked at his desk, his mind was traveling through space and time. In 1905, something amazing happened. While still working at the patent office, Einstein published 4 scientific papers. 4 papers that would change the world. Scientists call it his miracle year. In one paper, he explained something called the photoelectric effect. He showed that light is made of tiny packets, called photons. That idea helped create things we use today, like solar panels and digital cameras. In another paper, he shared his most famous idea, the theory of special relativity. It showed that time and space are not separate. They are connected. And depending on how fast you're moving, time can actually move slower or faster. That's also where this famous formula comes from, E=mc squared. It means that energy and mass are 2 forms of the same thing. And a little bit of mass can turn into a huge amount of energy. This idea later helped scientists understand how to build nuclear power and atomic bombs. At first, many people didn't believe Einstein's ideas. They were too new, too strange, and too different from what people thought was true. But over time, scientists tested his theories, and they worked. In 1915, Einstein went even further. He introduced the general theory of relativity. He said that space and time are like a fabric. Big objects like the sun bend this fabric. And that bending is what we feel as gravity. People didn't believe him, again, until something incredible happened. In 1919, there was a solar eclipse. Scientists saw that light from stars bent as it passed by the sun, exactly as Einstein predicted. The news went around the world. Overnight, Albert Einstein became a superstar, a genius, a symbol of modern science. But Einstein wasn't just a scientist. He was also a human being who cared deeply about peace and justice. He was Jewish, and when Adolf Hitler came to power in Germany, Einstein spoke out. He left Germany and moved to the United States. He became a professor at Princeton University. In 1939, Einstein heard that German scientists might be building a powerful bomb. He wrote a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, warning him about it. That letter helped start the Manhattan Project, the secret U.S. program to build the atomic bomb. But later, Einstein was filled with regret. He said he wished he had never written that letter. He became a strong voice for peace. He spoke against war and nuclear weapons for the rest of his life. Even in his later years, Einstein stayed curious. He never wore socks. He played the violin. he answered. Letters from children. And he kept trying to understand the universe until the very end. He died in 1955 at the age of 76. But ideas still shape our world today. GPS, satellites, and space travel all use Einstein's theories. And when we look at the stars or wonder what time really is, we're still following his path. Einstein once said, "I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious." And maybe that's what made him so special. Not just his brain, but his endless curiosity, his questions, and his deep love for understanding the world. That was Albert Einstein.